Hello dancers and welcome. If this is your first time joining in, I'm Tiekka and this is Everyday Ballet, where we bring gorgeous, authentic classical ballet principles, training, and style to everyday life. Everyday Ballet is specifically designed for adult learners, so you don't need to have a dancer's body or know anything about ballet. I'm here to show you all about it and how to bring some ballet grace and power into your life. In this video, I'm so excited. This is the last tutorial section for our Waltz of the Flowers dance along. So if this is your first time, be sure to check out the Waltz of the Flowers playlist so that you can catch up to where we are. And for all the rest of you, I hope you've been practicing. This is a long dance and we have a lot of material in there, but I hope you're having fun. It's quite an adventure. And for those of you who are looking to really get into your ballet technique and really learn those foundational basics and advance, definitely head over to everydayballet.com and check out my ballerina body programs. It's completely online ballet training, and it really can be done at your speed, at your pace, and to the degree that you want to bring ballet into your life. But these programs will take you from absolute beginner to pre-point and beyond, and I would just love to share more ballet with you. I'm so delighted you're here. Let's ballet. One of the steps we will be seeing in this last section of our Waltz of the Flowers is piqué arabesque. Now, we've already done an arabesque. Arabesque is with the leg behind, and we've seen it à terre on the ground, as well as en l'air in the air. Now, a piqué arabesque, we're just going to be adding a way to get to that arabesque. So you can have a countertop or a chair or a bar, and you're just going to face it gently, and you're going to take a first position. Now go ahead and take one leg in front of you, and that leg, you can be on the ball of the foot or you can point the toes. Now from here, you're gonna bend the standing knee. So piqué means pricked, and we are pricking up onto the ball of the foot, or when ballerinas are doing it, they're in their point shoes, they go right up onto the tip of their toe. So from the bent leg, you can take your hands out so that you can place them on your support. From here, you push with the back leg, the front leg is straight, and you go up to that arabesque. One more time, let's go back. You're on the bent knee, the leg is extended in front of you, that front leg is gonna stay straight, and that back leg is going to push you to the top. And then you come back. That's it. So once again, pushing from a bent knee to a straight leg. Good, and now from here you could do all kinds of things, but for our purposes, let's make sure we try the other side. So standing in a gentle first position, we're gonna take the foot in front, either on the ball or with a pointed toe. You're going to bend the back knee. The weight is on that back leg. Now, hugging in at your core and pushing with the back leg, you're going to go up to the ball of the foot. And then let's try again. From the bent knee, with a straight leg, this leg stays straight. You push with the back foot and lift the back leg. Good, and let's do one more time. Bent knee, straight leg, push with the back foot, lift the back leg just a little bit. You can also practice your piqué arabesque with one hand so that you develop that coordination and strength. So just have a countertop or a dresser or a table or a couple of chairs lined up, and what you're going to do is you're going to face having one hand on your support. Go ahead and take first position. Now it is going to be the leg that is closest to your support that you're going to stretch forward. So go ahead and stretch that leg forward, either with the ball of the foot or with pointed toes. Now from here, that back leg, that supporting leg, standing leg is bent. We're going to push off of the standing leg. We're going to keep this knee straight, and we're going to go up to the ball as we lift the back leg. So there's your piqué arabesque. And now you can bring that foot in and you can bend it again, stretch the other one again, and again, pushing off, piqué arabesque. Good. And bringing it down, bending the knee, stretching the leg. Last one here. Push from that back leg right up to the ball of the foot. And just coming down. Let's try the other side. So in first position, facing the other direction, hand on your support. The leg that's closest to your support is going to stretch forward, either on the ball or with pointed toes. Bend the standing leg. Just take your arm out to the side. Now push from that bent leg all the way to the ball. That's your piqué arabesque. And go ahead and bring it in. Plie, bend that standing knee, stretch the leg that's closest to your support, and once again, push from that bent knee all the way to a straight leg. And bring it in, and once again, bend and push. Good. Let's try it just a little bit faster on the other side, and then once again back. And remember, you don't, if it feels too challenging to go all the way up to the ball of the foot like this, you can always push from the bent knee and step on a straight leg. And then again, bent and straight. Okay, so you don't have to go all the way up to the ball of the foot. That is really your choice, but one of these days, hopefully that's where you get to. This is the nature of this particular step. But whatever you can do is perfectly fine as you are learning. So standing in first position, we're going to take the leg that is closest to our support. We're going to stretch it out in front of us, take the arm out to the side. The standing leg is bent, and we push, piqué arabesque. And bend, piqué arabesque, and bend. Last one, piqué arabesque, and bend. And let's just bring the feet together and go to the other side. First position, hand on our support, taking the leg that is closest to our support, stretching it in front, bending the standing leg. We push off from the standing leg up to piqué arabesque, and bend. Front leg stays straight the whole time. Piqué arabesque and bend. So you really have to push with that back foot. Piqué arabesque and bend. Excellent, excellent work. So definitely practice your piqué arabesque because that is going to set you up for our very last step. The other step we have in this section is called grand jeté en tournant. And I know that is a mouthful, but when you understand what it means, it will be helpful. So grand means big, jeté means thrown, and en tournant is turning or revolving. And so we are doing a big throw turning. It starts to sound like gymnastics, but don't let that worry you. We're going to go over this very, very incrementally, piece by piece. So to begin, it will be helpful to start with our linking step, which is going to be that piqué arabesque that we just did. So we're going to start and we're going to pretend we're up on the ball of the foot. We can't really do that if we're going to go super slow. So just placing the foot down. Remember, I'm your mirror image here. The other leg is behind and you can be on the ball of the foot or with pointed toes. Now to do a grand jeté en tournant, we're going to pretend we've done that piqué arabesque. Now we want to turn toward the extended leg, the leg that is behind. So you're going to turn towards that leg. And as you turn towards that leg, you're now going to do your chassé. Now, this is a small chassé. Remember, chassé means chased, and we're chasing that front foot with the back foot. So we do a little chassé. And now we're going to step, we continue in the direction we're going. And from here, we're going to throw the back leg into the air. So you're going to brush that back leg forward, and this is slow motion. And that is your beginning of your grand jeté en tournant. That's the jeté part. Let's try that once again. So in your pretend piqué arabesque, you are going to turn towards the back foot, and then you are going to chase the foot, chassé, you're going to step, and then you're going to throw the leg into the air. And as you do that, bring everything together, the arm and the leg coming together. Okay, one more time, just for coordination. We have our pretend piqué arabesque. We turn towards the back foot. We do a chassé, chasing the feet, and then we brush and throw the leg into the air. Good. All right, so part two, we are here. We have thrown the leg into the air. What we're going to do is we're going to bring that thrown leg back underneath us. As we do that, we're going to turn and face the front and brush back to an arabesque landing. The standing leg is bent, we've just landed, and the back leg is straight. And a lot of people will put that foot down, which is exactly what we're going to do. So you can put it down in a lunge, the back leg straight, the front knee bent. Let's try again. From our pretend piqué, we turn and face that leg, we chase the feet, we step, and now as we do the throw, we bring the arms in front of us, the leg is in front of us, and now we continue turning in that direction. So it's the same, we turn this way to go into our chassé preparation. When we do the jeté and we continue the turn, we continue to turn this way. So that is very important to remember. So from that pretend piqué arabesque, we turn, we do our chassé, we throw. Now we continue the turn, we place that foot down, and we land in a lunge. So the leg that was brushing, the leg that came up, is also coming down. It's becoming the standing leg, and the other one is going out. In fact, just try that. You've done your brush, and then you're going to bring it in, and you're going to land. So that's what you're doing here. You're brushing, and then you're replacing it and landing. But that is happening as you are turning. Try one more time. You are brushing, and then you're replacing it and landing. So the leg is out, it comes back, the other leg goes out, and it lands. All right, let's see if we can put that together, slow motion from that pretend piqué arabesque. So we do our piqué arabesque, we turn towards the back leg, we do the chassé, very small, we step, we brush, that brush leg comes back underneath us as we turn, and we brush the other foot out and land it on the ground. Let's do that a couple more times, and then we're going to add the tiniest little jump to it so that we really get the feeling of the full version of this step. So from our piqué arabesque, we turn, we chassé, we step, we throw, we turn, we replace that foot, we open the back foot, and we land. I'm running up against my wall here, so I'm going to step a little bit further forward to do this. So from our arabesque, we turn, we chassé, we step, we throw, and we turn to land. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to add that little jump in there. So when we do this jump, it's going to be a little jump. Don't jump big. I know we have the word grand in this step, but don't worry about that right now. We mostly just want to get this coordination. So from our little piqué arabesque, pretend, we turn, we chassé, we throw, we land. So we're doing a little turn, and the legs are going front to back. Don't go around the outside. That's one of the big mistakes I see. So when people go into a grand jeté en tournant, they do their chassé, and then they like bring this leg out here and try to whip it around. You want to brush it straight in front of your nose. So from here, we turn, we chassé, we brush it straight in front of our nose, and then when we turn, we brush the other leg straight behind, and we land. So we're throwing the leg, and then it's coming back underneath us. And I'm going to actually go across so that you can see what this looks like a little bit more clearly from the side. We do a piqué arabesque, we turn, we do a chassé, and then we do the grand jeté en tournant. And then once again, we have piqué arabesque, chassé, en tournant. It can also be helpful to practice this along something like a countertop or a dresser so that you can really get the facing of your body. You know, the direction of your body is going to be very important here. So you want to remember what is front and what is back. So I am going to place my hand on the bar, and remember, I'm your mirror image here. So you're going to have the outside leg is going to be your arabesque leg. So take the hand just a little bit in front of you. You're going to take the foot that's closest to the bar and and place it out. You can point it or you can have it on the ball. You're going to bend the standing leg. We're going to do our piqué arabesque. So we do our piqué arabesque up to the top. And now you're going to come back and you're going to turn and you're going to chassé. The legs are chasing. The other hand is on the bar. So you turned away from your support. And now you step and we brush. This is the throwing. And now we're going to turn. This hand is going to come to the bar. We're going to turn towards that bar or our support. And we're going to go back and land. And that is our grand jeté en tournant. Let's try it again. From first position, point the foot in front. Do your piqué arabesque. Chassé turning. Throwing the leg, turning towards your bar, and landing. Excellent. Let's do it a couple more times. Practice really helps with the coordination here. So starting from your first position, the leg that's closest to your support stretches forward. The back leg, the standing leg is bent. We go piqué, chassé, turning. Other hand comes to the bar. Throwing the leg and landing. And instead of doing the jump, I'm doing it slow-mo, so I'm not going into the air, but let's try it. Don't be careful. If you're at home, be careful. You don't want to knock your knees into anything, but let's try it with just a tiny little jump. So from our first position, we point, stretch the foot that's closest to our support. We go piqué arabesque, chassé, tour, jeté. Good. Let's try again. Stretch. We go piqué arabesque, chassé, tour, jeté. One more time. From first, stretch, and we do piqué arabesque, chassé, tour, jeté. Good, yeah, so that is definitely one to practice. And we're gonna try it on the other side. In ballet, it's a very symmetrical technique, so it's always very helpful to do things to both sides. The body will really start to understand its directionality and coordination. So let's try to the other side. Taking your support, first position, you're going to point the leg that's closest to your support out in front, either on the ball or on the toes. Standing leg is bent. Now we push from that back leg up to the demi-point to a little arabesque. Now from here, we're gonna start turning the body towards the back leg. We're gonna chase the feet. So that's our chassé. Now we do our step. And then from here, we do the brush, the throwing into the air. And now we turn towards the bar. The hand takes the bar, and we open the leg. Notice that it's the leg that's on the outside, that's away from your support, that is opening. And we land it in a lunge. Front knee bent, back leg straight. Let's try again. Taking first position on the other side, you're going to take the leg that's closest to your support and stretch the leg in front and bend the back leg, the supporting leg. And now we push from the bent leg all the way up to the ball of the foot, straight leg. We turn. We're doing our chassé, and then we brush, and as we come up, we turn, and we land. One last time. A little bit faster so that we actually do that little bit of jump. But if you don't want to, that's okay too. Just keep practicing this coordination. So from the first position, stretching your support side, the bar leg, and then from that bent leg, you push all the way to the top, piqué arabesque, chassé, grand jeté, en tournant. Exactly. Beautiful, beautiful work. Definitely practice, practice, practice this step. We don't have a lot of this in our choreography, but you're going to want to have that coordination down because it will be at speed. So we really want to know what we're trying to accomplish there. And remember, like, subscribe, share, bring a friend so that they can dance with you. And if you'd like to learn more ballet, definitely check out my ballerina body programs at everydayballet.com. I would just love to share more ballet with you. As always, a delight, and until next time, happy dancing.